would you do if someone offered you millions, but only if you could survive 45 days completely alone? No money, no phone, no help, and the people waiting for you to fail were your own family? Before we begin, tell me in the comments, what country are you watching from today? And don't forget to subscribe for more powerful emotional stories. Now, let me tell you what happened the day my grandmother changed my life forever. My name is Elena Rivera. I was 24 years old, drowning in student loans, working part-time at a bookstore, and considered the soft one in my family. My grandmother, Victoria Rivera, was nothing like me. She was 78. When she passed, a real estate mogul, cold, brilliant, strategic, a woman who built an empire from nothing. When we gathered in the lawyer's office, I expected nothing. My uncle Rafael and Aunt Camila sat confidently across from me, dressed in designer black, already celebrating in their eyes. The lawyer cleared his throat. To my granddaughter, Elena, I leave my entire estate. Silence. My uncle dropped his pen. My aunt's jaw tightened. But then there is one condition. Their smiles returned. I had to live for 45 consecutive days inside my grandmother's abandoned countryside estate, Montclair House, alone. No money, no electronics, no outside contact. I could bring nothing but the clothes I was wearing. Rafaela and Camila would inspect the property every 10 days. If I left even once, everything would go to them. I thought it was her final insult. One last reminder that she believed I was weak. Primera wa Esserón. The estate was nearly 3 hours from the city. When the gates closed behind me, it sounded like a prison door. The mansion wasn't elegant anymore. It was crumbling, windows cracked, garden overgrown, no electricity, water barely running. That first night was brutal. The house groaned in the dark. Wind screamed through broken frames, and hunger settled in like an unwanted guest. I cried. I almost quit. Morning changed everything. Sunlight poured through dusty windows, and in the pantry hidden behind the old jars, I found something strange. A sealed tin box. Inside, dried beans, rice machas. It wasn't random. My grandmother planned everything. This wasn't punishment, it was preparation. While searching the house, I noticed a loose floorboard in her study. Underneath it, a small metal key. The key led to a locked cabinet. Inside, leather-bound notebooks. Her journals. Volume 1 began when she was 17. She wrote about growing up poor, about being underestimated, about choosing ambition over comfort. She wasn't born powerful. She built herself. And suddenly, I understood. She wasn't testing my survival. She was testing my discipline. Over the next weeks, I found 7 journals hidden across the house, inside a hollow piano bench, behind a fireplace brick, sewn into an old coat lining, beneath the attic floorboards. Each journal revealed something shocking. My grandmother had once been an artist. She loved poetry. She almost ran away with a musician, but she chose business to support her struggling family. She sacrificed softness to survive. And maybe she saw that softness in me. I learned to build fires, collect rainwater, cook simple meals, repair broken hinges, stay calm in silence. He lost weight, but gained strength. When my aunt and uncle visited on day 20, they expected to see me broken. Instead, they found me reading by candlelight.com, focused, unshakable. Their confidence started to crack. On day 44, I found the last journal. Inside was a final clue. Legacy is not wealth, it is direction. The clue led me to a small locked safe behind a painting. Inside was the real, updated will, and a letter addressed only to me. If you are reading this, Elena, you have already passed. You stayed. You searched. You endured. That is the difference between wanting comfort and building strength. But there was one more condition. A large portion of the estate was to create the Rivera Creative Foundation, a nonprofit supporting young artists and entrepreneurs from low-income families. I would be director, but Rafael and Camila, if they wanted their yearly inheritance, they had to work under the foundation for 4 years. They had to help build something, not just inherit it. When I told them, they were speechless. For the first time in their lives, they had to earn. Today, I'm 25. Montclair House is restored. The foundation has funded 38 scholarships. My uncle handles operations. My aunt organizes fundraising events. They changed. Slowly. And so did I. My grandmother didn't leave me money. She left me a mirror and a mission. Sometimes the hardest tests are the greatest gifts. And sometimes the people who seem cold are teaching you how strong you really are. What would you have done? Would you stay the 45 days or walk away? Tell me in the comments. If this story moved you, please like and subscribe for more emotional, thought-provoking stories every week. And remember, real inheritance isn't money. It's who you become while earning it. See you in the next story.